Yo, what's good? So, truth be told, there's nothing like creating new music. There's nothing greater than that feeling. And when you finally get that beat, when you get that production that matches your vibe or what you're trying to go for, man, it's a high that it can't really be explained in words. But once you get that beat, once you get that production, that's only like a quarter. That's not even half of the work that you really need to get done. And many artists and creatives are not sure what to do as far as the next step. So let's have that discussion. Today I want to talk to you guys about strategies that you can implement when trying to approach a beat or trying to, approach creating new music. And today we're going to talk about it. But real quick, we got to show love to the sponsors. So if you want to learn more about them, just check out the links in the description of this video. And as always, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell. And let's get to work. Salutes to that. Okay, so let's dive in. These are things and these are strategies that I do when it comes to approaching a new beat, a new instrumental, any production that I plan on writing, some dope stuff too. Okay, so the first thing that comes to my mind is, what is the vibe like? Truly, like, what's the vibe of this track like? Now quickly, why does that matter? Because honestly, you want your lyrics and your vocal performance, you want your recording to match the tempo and the energy and the feel of the beat itself. For example, it doesn't make any sense for you to have beats that are happy and joyful, but you are rapping depressed and your lyrics are depressed. It doesn't make sense for you to have, like a super down, underground type track and song, but you're super happy. Or it doesn't make any sense for you to have like a worship-esque, gospel-esque type beat, type production, but you talking about the trap. Or you got super ratchet lyrics. It doesn't fit. Or even from the energy perspective, if it is an upbeat song, it is a happy song, but your energy doesn't express that. It sounds very monotone, like na 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 la la la, like whatever. Like, we're not gonna really be feeling that. We're gonna be feeling the beat. When you ask people, hey, how you feel about my song, we're gonna be talking about that beat, but we're not gonna be talking about your lyrics and how you did. So again, make sure that you understand the vibe of that beat, you understand the vibe of that song. All right, so the next thing for me is understanding the song arrangement. When I talk about the song arrangement or the beat arrangement, I'm talking about little simple things like, all right, how long is the intro? How many seconds is the intro? Do you know when the hook hops in? Is it a 4-bar hook or is it an 8-bar hook? Like, how many verses are in the beat? Are there particular effects that happen in particular points? Are there pauses? Like, these are things that you need to know, because as you're working on the song, you want to make sure that things transition smoothly. You want to make sure that the intro goes smoothly into your hook, and then from your hook smoothly into the verse. And if you want to have ad-libs and stuff, you got to make sure that it makes sense and that they're placed properly. So for me, the next thing is understanding the song arrangement of that beat or your production. All right, so the next strategy is a question for you. What words come to your mind? What things come to your mind when you hear this beat, when you hear this production? Because if you can come up with the hook, if a hook, for me in most cases, if I can come up with the hook fairly quickly after I hear a beat and I've been letting it play in the background, I might have a classic. I might have a hitter. Now, that doesn't mean every single time you hear a fire beat or something like that, a beat that you like, that doesn't mean every time you're immediately going to come up with a hook. I mean, sometimes you might hear a beat and you're just feeling it so much, you like the vibe, you love the production, that maybe you can write lyrics for days to that track, right? But what I'm saying is, are there particular words that are coming to your mind? Are there images? Are there things that are coming to your mind when you're hearing this vibe, when you're hearing this music? And if so, jot those things down, because you want those things to filter through as you continue the songwriting process. The next part is gold. I mean, I don't understand why more artists aren't doing this, and it's simple. It's freestyling. Yes, freestyling, regardless of what genre you're in. For example, if you're a singer, play the music in the background. Play the music in the background, play the beat in the background, and just start harmonizing. Just start, letting gibberish come out of your mouth until the words start formulating and coming together. If you're a rapper, man, you already know the deal, man. Just play the beat in the background and just start rapping and start playing with different flow patterns. Start playing with like different inflections in your voice and things like that. Or even start picturing how it would sound with auto-tune, or maybe turn on your mic, put on an auto-tune effect, and then start playing with lyrics and listen to yourself in the headphones, right? Freestyling is one of the best ways to come up with lyrics, especially if you're someone that you're feeling a little stuck, but it's also fun at the same time. If it sounds like gibberish, that's okay. If it sounds like gargle, whatever, if the words don't rhyme at first, it does not matter. The point of it is to brainstorm and to have something that fits not just the vibe of the song, but fits how you're feeling and how that beat or that music makes you feel, right? So freestyling, you can't go wrong there. All right, and a strategy that is probably one of the most important ones for me personally is to have fun. Yeah, have fun. Listen, guys, this is your art. This is your music. So allow it to sound how you want it to sound. And make sure you're having fun. For example, if you want to sing on it, sing on it. If you want to harmonize, harmonize. If you want to rap on it, rap on it. If you want auto-tune on it, put auto-tune in that joint. If you want to have funny, witty ad-libs, do that. If you want movie and TV show clips in it, do that. If you want EDM drums and sound effects and chants and radio effects and distortion, whatever you want, tape stops, particular drums, perk shakers, any of that stuff, whatever you want, add it. Have fun. This is art at the end of the day. And if you're not having fun doing it, why are you doing it at all? Why are you doing it at all? Some of you guys are probably putting too much pressure on yourself when it comes to these songs, because you're like, man, this one got to be a hit, and this one got to be hit, and this one got to be hit. When truth be told, y'all, it'll be a hit to other people and to your followers and your fans when you're enjoying it. Because don't forget, you got to perform these tracks. Why perform tracks that are only going to impress other people, but you don't personally like them? Y'all, release tracks that you love. That, like, every time you hear it, you start bobbing your head, you start weaving a little bit. But if it don't make you bob, if it don't make you groove a little bit, then keep working on it. Keep writing that song, keep writing them lyrics until it's something that you personally enjoy and you're like, yo, this right here, this is it. I stand by this music right here. Listen, guys, you can't forget that. You can't forget to enjoy the process and don't put a limit on what you're doing. Like, not even with the lyrics. Yo, if you want to talk about heartbreak, love, talk about that joint, man. If you want to talk about the streets and where you came from, talk about it. If you want to talk about your experiences, the highs, the lows, friends, family, like your faith, co-workers, feeling like you're taking for granted that people sleeping on you, like where you were a couple years ago, where you are now, where you trying to go, your family. Like, there are tons of things to talk about. So don't limit yourself. And when you decide you want to talk about those things, don't put yourself in a box to feel like you got to talk about it in ways that other people have talked about it. Do you. Do you. Have fun. Y'all already know the motto. Y'all already heard me say it. Y'all hear me say it every video about living authentic. But that's a part of it. Dropping music that's authentic to you. That's the real deal. Anyway, I mean, I got to ask y'all a question like I do every video. What do you think? Was this video helpful? Did you like this video? Would this be something you would share with other people? If so, you already know the business, man. Go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Also, if there's a particular topic that you want me to talk about, go ahead, drop it in the comment section. I do read my comments and I will add your suggestion to the list. And as always, man, be you, enjoy your life, and live authentic. Salutes to that, and I'll catch y'all later.